Finally, I figured it out. I've been sitting here for 10 minutes wondering why you aren't answering me when I say I'm alive. Are y'all here now? How do I tell how many people are here and who they are? Sorry, y'all, I'm very new to this. There I am. There's 5 people here. Let me share to Twitter and maybe Facebook. I have 8. Is it supposed to be on this screen? Like, tell me. Hey, Becky. Kier. Oh, I'm sorry, Britters. How do, hold on. Give me 1 second. When I switch screens like that, can y'all see my whole life on stream? Hey, Dawn. L, JJ, Kino, Nat. I missed your live request this morning. I'm sorry. Hey, Nick and Steph, Chrissy. Movies, TV shows. My goodness. Laura, can you accept my follow request on IG? I will. I accepted a bunch while ago. Hey, Swish, you're too sweet. Hey, Brittany. I accepted a bunch of IG requests earlier. I'm trying to do better about Chelsea. Yeah, I made it. Hello, Red. Love to miss you. Hope you. Thank you. I miss y'all too. I like this StreamYards pretty good, y'all. Except my camera's backwards, so it's backwards. My hair's really not going that way. You're on there.
Don't put me on.
Okay, no mama. How's everybody been? I've been watching videos today that my friends told me not to watch, and I wished I'd listened to my friends. And I just, I can't tweet and delete anymore because they call that dirty, so I won't be able to delete them. So if y'all see me ranting, blame it on the coffee. I've had a bunch today. Joe's videos were complete bullshit. Like the things they said about me in them videos, oh my God. Right. Hey, Beth. I would like to tell Gene Wilson, you have never heard me, and I dare you to find a video where you hear me saying I vow to take Katie's channel down, because that has never come out of my mouth on a live stream or on Twitter that I recall. I said I want her to quit using children and be accountable and quit being a shit stain of a person. What was another lie? Oh, and Ms. Wilson, reporting every video I make and telling Katie so her husband Toad can give you some thank yous. That is against TOS. So that's that. And I have a video of you saying that. So whatever. Thirdly, I've never called the police on Katie Joy. I don't know her address. I could find it because it's on Google. All I gotta do is Google it. I've never called CPS on her. I think that's dirty. I think that's a dirty thing to do to someone. I've never asked anyone to. I do remember when she claimed it happened. I don't remember if there's a police report about that one. I'd have to ask effing Rakin. But her fake, someone messed up my flag shit, and when they called in a, what's it called? A welfare check on her, which I don't know if I believe that. There may have been proof. Who knows? She lies so damn much. Just because a lot of people don't like her does not mean that every one of them is related to me somehow. Thank you, Ritters. $5. Link me up. for the Joshua. I'm gonna put my link in here. I mean, I'm used to OBS where it's not you just don't share your link in your chat, but I'll do it. I don't. If somebody will tell me how, right here. How many people can be in here at once? Does anyone know? Nat, take that link. You want to talk earlier? Yeah. Somebody come talk. Is Dottie here? Hey, Miss Cassandra. Hey, Marion. Hey, Amber's Reality. I don't think you've been in one of my chats, have you? Have you? I'm sorry, you may have. It's been a foggy week or so for me, and even before then, my memory sucks. There's so many names. Oh, there's a lot of people. Add a stream. Add a stream. Don't nobody porn bomb me now. Add a stream.
You're gonna add me or what?
Yes, ma'am. There you are. Hey.
Oh, I have no picture here. Haha.
Aw.
I was talking to myself.
How many can be here, Britters? She's
I
only
think
one on
6.
6.
Oh,
Okay, so who we got? We got Godless Scummer, we got Britters, and me and Dottie. Let's talk.
right.
Just
I was just going to say,
nasty. Do what?
Bill
And
Red,
nice to talk to you for the first time in a stream, I think, right?
yeah, I just want to know, do you know you still have my comment highlighted on it? It's on all, it's right across your screen.
Oh no, I mean I see it. I'll take it down and pick another.
Yeah, you can't. Yeah, so when you highlight a comment, you got to click on and click it up. So I know StreamYards. I just don't really know OBS too good, so I just thought I'd jump in and help you out.
Thank you. Oops, I didn't mean to hide. I think I showed one and then hid it. Okay. So if I just want, so I have to go back to that comment if I want to remove it, or is there some other way?
That's right. Yeah. You just click it again, click that comment again, and then it's hidden. So
I love your accent.
Yeah, so I'm British. So
love it. Are you Wales? That's not Brit. Where are you from? Is that
no? I'm England.
England. Well, I'm from North Carolina. Nice to meet you.
Yeah. Nice to meet you. I'm just also, you thought I was a troll the first time I came round, I think.
There was something about, because you go to Steve's streams, no? Right?
Yeah, I get on with Steve, yeah.
Yeah, I think I did think you were a troll the first time you came around. Sorry. Yeah.
No, normally, normally I have you on if I'm up one night and I can't sleep, because you're normally on about like 1-2 o'clock in the morning my time. So but I just thought you were having a bit of issues with StreamYard, so I just thought I'd jump in and help you. But yeah, definitely do be careful about putting your link out in your chat, because I did that before. I got porn bombed as a result of it. So just be careful about doing that.
Thank you. I will for sure. Hey, Flossie. The only negative is having to go back and find the one if it scrolls up too far. Okay, got it. I'll be listening because I have my dog class today.
You do know, I think you've got people backstage here. I don't know if they want to be on camera or not.
What does that mean? Oh, you mean that? Okay, wait, hold on. I don't have them.
They're gone. You don't have Dottie and Breddis back there?
Where'd they go? I see them. Oh,
you click on them to add them. You click on them. You click on them to add them. Yeah.
Thank you for helping me, because I thought they were here.
Okay, you got me. Now you just need Dottie.
Oh yeah, Dottie. Hello, Breddis. Breddis, long time no see.
Hey, apparently
how are you? Sorry.
Apparently I don't know what I'm doing, and I hit the button to exit. Whoopsie. Hey, guys, nice to meet you.
Hi, Dottie.
Hello.
It's all right. It's all right. Once you get that,
Tony.
I was gonna say, you can, if you're on a free account, you can have up to 6 people in here.
Oh
Uh-huh.
yeah, that's right. It's only 5 with the free account. You got to pay $25 a month for 6. That's what
Oh,
I pay for it per month because I just find it's more worth it. Like especially with the amount of streaming you do, I think it's definitely would be worth your while.
yeah. Well,
And then, sorry,
oh,
go ahead.
Brittany, I'm sorry, Brittany, for not 1099. When you get off here, go to your DMs. I sent some stuff. Yeah,
So
you feel better, don't share your link.
I have a question. When you messaged me earlier, did you did you write on Twitter that Joe told people to strike your video?
No, that Gene
Oh.
Wilson. No.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought you said Joe did it. I just want to make sure I understood that. So I was like,
No.
then that's a violation on the TOS. But
No, I said that the night that KJ, I might have actually misquoted. I was pissed. Let me go make sure I didn't. What I said or meant to say was because Ben in the Shade asked me who Jean was, and I said Jean is the woman that on the night that what's her name?
KJ tried to mass
KJ
report you.
had 800 of her closest friends to mass flag me. Jean said, I flag every video she makes. And Toad said, thank you for that.
Oh my God.
Did anybody watch KJ's live last night? It was funny.
No, but I hope she's triggered as hell.
It was on IG. It's on Reddit. It's hilarious. If you stream tonight, we can probably dissect it if you want.
Yeah,
I know Angelica Oak. I can't say her name right, but she was the one who shouted you out, Red, put you in her video. I know
we watched that the other night.
She triggers Katie hard. Like
she
that girl
does.
triggers her.
I know, and then she played a clip of mine on her channel.
I made sure I wrote in the comments to go to your channel, Red.
What?
Thanks,
I
Britt.
wrote in the comments. I was like, everyone go check out Red's channel.
I know. I think I told her that I loved her this morning.
Hey, Red, are you feeling better?
I'm feeling a lot better today than I have any day yet.
Are you still at Mama's?
Yeah, I am, but I'm so ready to go. I think I'm going home tonight.
Did you get to see Cash yesterday when you
I
went to vote?
I did.
Oh,
My
how
son-
excited was he? Oh my gosh.
He didn't hurt you, did he?
No, didn't I have him live? I went live with him for a second, didn't I?
Maybe on
I
Instagram, but I don't have IG.
My son met me at my son's remodeling the rental beside of my house. My brother's is moving in there, so my grandbaby will be beside me. So I had him meet me there to hold Cash back because my friend was staying there wasn't there. You know, he works. So
Plus, it'd take 2 to hold him back from you, not
well,
jumping on you.
I mean, he weighs a lot. So yeah, he calmed down after a few minutes though.
I'm so glad you got to hug him and hold him and let him know you were okay.
Yeah, I miss him so much.
I wish it'd get cold enough I could wear my sweatshirt.
Oh, yeah.
It's 70 degrees here today.
Today's the first day, and it's warm.
Oh, you got it. Let's listen. Yay.
Yeah, it's warm out here, but I love it. And my mom has already said, "You think it'll fit me?" And I said, "No."
Well, I sent you a picture of me with mine.
I'm gonna I need to do a compilation. I've got several pictures. I need to put them in like a
collage.
Yeah, a collage and let Dottie play them one night.
Yeah, I'll send you when I get the long sleeve t-shirt one. I'll send you a picture of it too.
Right? Did Britters drop out?
No, I think I just.
Okay.
I just wanted to make sure you knew I was here.
Oh yeah.
And I'll mute myself now.
Oh no, you're fine. The thing about StreamYards is I don't think it's something I love my OBS as far as like I can have how many, Dottie? We can have 10
people.
And using
Google Meet.
Using Google Meets instead of Hangouts. It took me a while to get used to the difference, but I love Meets because the link is so private that when you share it, if someone does come in, you can boot them. With Hangouts, I don't think you can boot them. Can you boot them here? Oh yeah.
Yeah, you can boot people in here, but I've always wanted to figure out Meets, but I've never been able to.
Girl, it's just you go to just like Hangouts, but Google
easier
Meets and make a new Meet, copy the clipboard and send it. It's the exact same thing, but it's just It's cool.
Okay. See on the other X, I use StreamYards. I really got to learn OBS for my stuff for my channel. So
I love it. And
but
I will say the first one I did was Streamlabs. That was and they say that's easier than just OBS. But
yeah, I mean this is one of the easiest ones just to go live on.
right,
But it's got limitations, you know. So, but I only have like a old laptop anyway, so I'm almost a bit wary about running OBS on there. So
right, so like if I wanted to share something here, I would hit share screen and have to show y'all my whole screen.
yeah.
No,
you got
can
some
do.
options.
Sorry, go ahead.
I was going to say you've got options with the screens here. If you look at your layout, you should have a load of different little panels down there, so you can put somebody full screen. You can put all now. I will say if you want to share screen and audio, there's a very very tiny little click box there where you got to click play audio if you're gonna and it's a really tiny little box. It's easy to miss, but
oh, okay, yeah, I know with OBS we always had issues when we first started. It was always I was using a laptop, so Joey had to share everything, and it was always an audio problem. But since I got my desktop, I don't have a problem getting audio to come through with stuff.
Yeah,
knock on wood.
But I would definitely caution you about. But I would definitely caution you about putting your StreamYards links in the chat. If you don't know them, or don't, as a rule, don't let them in. But it's only because of what happened to me.
Worry. Right.
And you know, I won't mention her name, but there's a channel who I don't even like, and she put her thing privately, and I even said, look, you and I don't get along, but I don't want to see that happen to anyone's channel because I've been on the end of it. So
in trouble.
Yeah.
So yeah. So what are you doing? How you doing, Dottie? You're working today, right? I know I drug you away.
I'm on my lunch break. It's all good. I think I have a kidney stone. I was dying last night, pretty much.
I thought you thought I may have lost my mind when I went off on Twitter a while ago.
Well, no, you're fine. I didn't want you to watch those Joe videos though, because they're so outlandish. It's crazy. You don't need to watch those pieces of crap.
Well, I can't get through much anyway. But another lie, and I only caught part of it because I was flipping back and forth from one place to another. I heard her say she talked to me Sunday night and told me I should take away those videos. She talked to me late into the night Sunday night after we did the video with Aaron. She hadn't seen the video yet because she never mentioned it, and I didn't mention it because I'm not one to say, oh, did you see my video? Even though I knew it was a big video, I never mentioned to her that I had done a video about Katie's police report. It was never mentioned. So if she said that, if I heard that right, that's another complete and utter lie. But since when did she need the truth, right? And I just kept hearing her say, poor Katie looked so broken, and I could see she was so triggered and so broken.
She was giggling the whole second half of the video. Yeah. Please, whatever.
Triggered and broken. This is over me sharing her police report, which was not about her violation. It was about her lies against that poor detective. But was she so triggered when she was telling about her violation happened to her, and she was smirking every time she would share somebody?
Absolutely. She was cheering on her and laughing.
Yeah, I have never seen Katie look broken ever.
Well, I've seen her look busted.
Well, busted, yeah, but not broken.
That's for real.
I'm just and then I feel like the last time I got on a live this triggered, which I had and pissed, was the day that Joe shared with Amy Lou all of my personal shit from that nasty DM of LB's, and instead of sharing it with me, and I went on there and the title was Joe just doxed me to my friend, because I mean Amy was my friend, but give that information to me, not my friend, you know?
Yeah.
So
right.
Sorry. I'm sorry for interrupting, but I want to let chat know I can't type in chat because I'm on my phone and it's not letting me. I'm not ignoring anybody because I've seen a couple comments Britters isn't answering me, stuff like that. So sorry, I'm
Same
not ignoring you
here.
guys. I promise.
Same here.
It's just 'cause
I'm on my
I'm on my
phone.
phone. I'm on my phone as well, so not
Oh,
that
does
anyone in
that
the chat will be asking me
I
anything.
can't
but
even see the chat, honestly.
does
Sorry,
that-
guys.
Oh, look at this squirrel just ran right past me. Does that
Squirrel.
prevent? Yeah, right. And I literally just squirreled y'all over a
Squirrel.
squirrel. Does being on StreamYards prevent you from typing and viewing?
Anytime I
No,
leave this screen,
on
it
the
knocks me
phone.
out of the live.
Good.
It
If I
does
was
that
whatever.
on the
Yeah.
phone.
Same here.
To be honest, I mean it's not ideal really. If I was on my laptop, I could probably see your live chat from there.
Mhm.
But when you're on your phone, this isn't ideal when you're on your phone. StreamYards. I mean, you can go on there, but it's better when you're on a computer.
Yeah, I should have went on my computer, but it's just easier with the baby to be on my phone.
I just jumped in because you look like you needed some help, Red. So
Well,
Thank
we
you, I
appreciate
appreciate
it. Thanks
I
for looking
really-
out for my girl.
I really just I had started it, but I never went to the YouTube part. And then I was in a DM with two people that are here now actually, and I was like in serious face mode. And then I realized it was on StreamYard, and I'm like, I hope I haven't been live for the last 10 minutes.
Could I tell you the origin of what I was like having a laugh about when that first time when you thought I was a troll? Is
Okay.
okay. What it was I clicked your sub. I clicked your sub thing whilst I was live, and then I noticed I became subscriber number 666.
Oh my!
Oh my gosh!
So we've got the name Godless in my handle already. And because I'm a big metal fan or whatever, my old YouTube handle used to be Mr. Metal Lover 666. So I had a bit of fun out of that, but I think you just thought I was trolling. I was bloody like, especially when someone said, "Is he one of Uni's crowd?" And I'm like, God, no.
No,
I recognized you from Steve.
I recognized your name, but I could not remember if you were a Steve friend or foe.
I
So
remembered the voice. I
Yeah.
remembered your voice right away, Godless. Right away.
Well, yeah, Britters, we've been on a stream together before, Britters. When you were still getting on with Steve.
Yeah, and I
Godless.
don't have an issue with Steve, really. I don't. There was just some. It was a year ago, and
Yeah. Well, there's
lots of bad people in my ear, but yeah.
But it's best not to get it dragged up again, and I
No,
think
of course not.
you. So
No.
you know, I mean, I'm not. I actually get on with some people that Steve doesn't get on with, and probably
And you
vice
know
versa.
what?
That's okay.
And Steve
Yeah.
never blocked you for that, right? Because that's another fallacy that they tell about Steve.
Oh yeah, no. That's one thing he never did.
I mean, I've got to admit that the ones. I've got to admit the ones who really have it in for him, I don't talk to, because I've had run-ins with them myself. I won't mention any of their names because I don't like to give them attention, quite frankly. But one of them that you eventually banned from your channel, I left some pretty, what's the language parameters on your channel, Red?
Please tell me who you're talking about.
He who shall not be named.
He?
Yeah.
The one
it
with rhymes
like,
with Freon.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I did a video about a year and a half ago where I was literally I was very upset over something that had happened in the like YouTube atheist community, and I was really upset by the whole thing, and he left some pretty shitty comments about it that I was just doing it for views, and I was just like, at that point I was just like, F you,
Yeah.
F you.
Hey, Godless, don't feel bad. She thought I was a troll for a minute too.
Hey.
Well, because we knew
Because
that
of
you
where I
were
came
a
from.
loyal subscriber, and we're like, oh, what's she doing here? And then when Kier told us, we're like, okay. We're always happy when people see the light. It's always a good
That's
thing.
what everybody said. Welcome to the dark side. I said, no, I think I'm welcome to the light side now. I was on the dark side before.
I mean,
yeah.
I mean, a lot. I've got to want to be honest. I mean, a lot of the stuff you cover is stuff that I don't really follow. I sort of just put you guys on. Sometimes if I'm laying awake at night, if I wait, I was like, okay. Well, but I mean, I don't really follow Katie. She doesn't interest me that much. I must admit, I do get a kick out of like Unirock stupidity at times. That does make me laugh.
Speaking of him,
especially that stuff with William Shatner the other night. That was hilarious.
Oh, what a dork! It was awful.
Oh my god, I've still not done the video. I've still not done it, but I'm working. I'm telling you, if
he's he's annoyed me in a way because
no way.
Because I was backing I still am backing Nathan Thompson for the DF of the Year awards. Unfortunately, I think Unirock's stunt the other night is just secured it for him.
Yeah, I think so too.
Unfortunately, I think my horse is going to come in second or third now. So that's because of that.
I can't say it, but I can share it on my screen, damn it.
Oh, that's awesome, Courtney. What? I remember that cartoon character. Wasn't it from, what's the name of that show? Oh my gosh.
Is there 100 people in here?
There was a cartoon. What? You all are awesome. Hey, Godless, have you watched there's a tipster video out there who went over the KJ lawsuit, but he also talked about Unirock.
What a
joke he was.
I haven't. I mean, I get a laugh out of Unirock at times, but I don't. I can only. I mean, even when he was sort of like sort of in good. I couldn't even back then. I couldn't stand his like 3.5, 4 hour streams that he did every night. I mean, sometimes he would go on for 6 or 7 hours, and it was like. It just droned on and on, repeating himself time and time and time again.
Robert Scummer, can I ask you a question?
Yo.
I'm sorry, I don't want to interrupt, and I did, but I'm sorry. Someone just asked me to share the link in their Twitter. If I switch over to my Twitter tab, is it going to show everyone?
Not if you're not sharing your screen. It won't.
No, it's not if you're not sharing your screen.
So y'all can't see my my screen, my Google screen right now.
We only see you.
We just see you sitting there. And by the way,
we just see your pretty face.
Really good.
Thank you. Is there a huge delay with StreamYards like there is with
not as much.
No.
Not as much, no.
You don't have any really delay
There's
at all.
a slight.
The only thing you get. The only thing you might slightly get a delay in is when you're looking for your live chat in StreamYards. That sometimes that can be a minute or two behind. Well, it happens to me quite regularly anyway. And you tend to have a lot more people coming into your live chat than I. Well, you have way more because I've only got a tiny little channel. So
it's just chat. Send me a DM and Twitter so you're at the top because I always text you, so I can't find you in my Twitter DM.
Well, anyways, from last night's, and this has been the talk of Twitter this morning, where KJ's IG Live last night, where she basically threatened all the internet trolls. She goes, I can get your IP addresses, blah, 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 blah. I was like, what? Girl, you should worry about what the big fish are got to fry first.
Uh-huh.
Right.
If I jump out, I'm asking Godless, if I jump out, will Chaz be able to jump in?
Isn't there?
How many is in there at the moment?
There's 4 people plus Little Red.
Yeah,
so there's actually room for one more.
There's room for her.
There's room for one more at the moment.
Okay, I was just checking.
Okay, I got it. I think she just did me.
I mean, you can, if you got more than that, you can rotate people in and out, but that isn't the most easiest thing to do. But I've done it before when I've had like 7 or 8 people in, and so I'd rotate people in and out.
Yeah, I see Britters. I see people doing that when they have a lot. Well, Britters has 10 sometimes, right? Is that what you said you can have? Or is it 6?
No, 6.
Okay. $25 a month just for one extra person seems excessive.
Well, it's not just that. You can also record videos on it. Like you can have the option to go live or record. There's green screens, there's more banners, like there's stuff like that.
You can,
and you have more streaming time too.
Yeah, and
with
you
the
can
free
also like put, if you had your own logo or something to put up in the corner, you wouldn't have to have the StreamYards logo. You could put your own one up.
Yes, you can put some let listen in the corner. Or some whiskey and Cheetos.
Where did that, was that a Unirock thing? Where did
The
that come from?
Unirock thought he was going to be mean to us, and we embraced it.
We don't know anything going on behind the scenes, and she is not bothered.
That's a bit like my YouTube handle, because Scummers, that's an English soccer thing that fans of a rival team call us, and I just embraced it. So, you know.
In fact, what we're gonna try to do eventually is for members, we're gonna do, you know, those little icons. Instead of having the default one, we want to make it either like a bag of Cheetos or a whiskey bottle or something.
Should be like
Just
Chesterito or something like that.
Right.
Yeah, right.
So I think my members are Little Red's friends, BFFs or something, and then there's a whiskey Cheetos.
Yeah, but the little icon next to everyone's
Yeah, I
names,
know. So instead of the money sign, I know what you're talking about. We're gonna make it a picture.
you know how Comic Nut had his fox, which I think looks really cool. So
My money sign changed colors from dark green to light green.
yep, because you're in your next month. That's why.
I was her
The-
first paid member that had never been on stream.
Yay!
I sent that to you, chat. Wait, what did Def Noodles do? Which year's worth?
Def Noodles did a video on KJ, and he pretty much told her she was dumb. So.
Oh, so nothing that we didn't already know.
Yep. Def Noodles did. If you've never seen the Nick Schneider one, that one was pretty good too. Tipster did one. It's really long, but someone sent me the link and said, go to this timestamp. He's picking on Uni. I was like, yay. I was like, let me watch this.
Well, to be honest, it's easy to pick on. It's easy to pick on Uni, isn't it? Let's be honest.
He's an easy target. He's still backing KJ after all this.
I can't wait to go live about him tonight. I just have to figure out if I'm going to do it, if I'm going to go home and do it from my desktop, or if I'm going to do it from StreamYards. I don't know how I'm going to do it.
Well, if you do it from StreamYards, later on when I'm not working, I can just use my tablet and my phone so I can see both. So,
well, I'm thinking. I'm thinking
I'll be listening in, but
I'm thinking it's going to be from OBS, because then I can have more people. I've got to figure out if my live chat came back from last night and the night before. I don't know. It came back that time I really needed it to. But on the laptop, it didn't show up the other night.
That's okay. So what's going to be our subject tonight?
Unirock.
Yes. Let's get them.
I mean, Zach Creations was in there last night after we got off my live. Of course, we stayed in the conversation until I couldn't. And then I went over to Unirock. I fell asleep recording it, so I got it all, y'all. I went back into the conversation y'all were still having, because this fool was explaining why there was a fake William Shatner in his chat, and said that Steve sent his number 2 in command, Little Red.
He's so stupid. Aren't you? You're like the Lieutenant General. Hey.
His conspiracy theories are off the wall ridiculous.
Oh, that's what if I also knew though that when he got caught out on that, he was going to turn around and say, "Oh, it was just a joke. I didn't really, I knew that's what he'd do every time he gets caught in a lie." He suddenly says, "Oh, I was just like when he said he talked to the judge." And Steve, come on!
Thank you for the membership, Craft Happy. Thank you, ma'am. You know I love you.
I mean, like any judge is going to talk to some random YouTuber about an ongoing court case, which is a good way for that's a good way for a judge to get themselves in trouble for judicial misconduct. So I knew he was full of it when he said that.
Everyone
so
here
I'm trying not to swear on your channel, okay? But
it's fine. Everyone here did see that he actually tweeted yesterday that he had a conversation with William Shatner, right?
Yes, he did. And I bet you his people believed him too.
And then William Shatner tweeted and
William
said
Shatner's reply was best.
Then
Well,
William Shatner said, "You act Team YouTube. Are you going to do something about this dork?" Hey Vic, you've got to do a
Yeah.
video about Unirock. I'm just
Yeah, but
saying.
then he tried to change it to like, oh no, I met him at a convention years ago or whatever. Which, you know, okay, but whatever. But why not just say that, hey, I actually met him at a convention years ago, instead of spinning this rubbish that he's spinning.
I think if I heard it correctly, when I went back after I got off of the call with them last night, I believe, because Unirock said Navy Tech, we gotta he said he was gonna hurt his viewership for talking about Steve, and that Steve doesn't mention him because it was just ridiculous. I can't wait. We'll watch it tonight if I don't get the upload done. But he really made it sound like he was behind that fake William Shatner in his stream, and that it was Navy Tech. I'm not sure if it was, but
I don't want to say for certain that it was him, or it could have just been one of his followers or something with that account.
Zag Creations, and they kept asking, is she here? They kept asking, what are they saying on Lil Red's channel? Let me know if they say anything about me, because I'm not going over there. You know you're watching and you're a fan. I'm just kidding. Hey Vic.
Hey, sorry guys. Lil Red, I gotta hop out. She's getting really fussy.
Okay, she's gorgeous.
Yeah, thank you. But yeah, let me know if you wanna do that interview we were talking
Beautiful
about
baby,
doing.
Brett.
And Dottie can come on too and everything if you want, or another time, or whichever. But have a good stream. Thanks for having me, you guys. I appreciate it.
Baby.
Nice meeting you, Dottie. Thank you,
Nice
Lisa.
talking to you again.
Nice talking to you too. Have a good day, guys. Bye.
Bye. Yeah, they started beasting me, y'all. I'm pissed. Like, what are you doing, Joe? Like, we've always agreed to disagree. But the shit she said about me when I was sick, and I haven't even gotten to the part where I was accused of being faking, but I did hear her say, if she's well enough to be on the phone while she's in the hospital, she's well enough to leave the
Nice question, just so I have this right. Is Joe, is that Welsh YouTuber?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm vaguely aware of her, but I only really knew her because she had it massively in for Steve at one time, and I heard she said
every day for a year.
She said some really disgusting things about Sweet Heathen one time. I remember that, but that's about all I know about her, really.
She's a nasty person to people. Like, she says nasty things, and how dare someone do something that she finds morally corrupt, apparently me. And out of all people in this world on YouTube to judge me, come on, Joe, give me a break. You tried to make fake screenshots to frame someone.
To be honest, this is why this is why a lot of the reason I try to stay out of like dramas and that. I mean, I watch from the sidelines a lot of the time. Like with uni, I just like to sit there from the sidelines and laugh at him, some of the stupid things he says. But I try not to get into spats with other people on YouTube. I mean, I think the only one I had a spat with was some flat earther one time who just left a load of horrible comments.
It wasn't the crazy one that got arrested for going to the school and screaming at the kids.
Oh no, it wasn't Nathan Thompson. No, it wasn't him.
Oh yeah, that dude, he's out yonder.
Oh, he is. Yeah, well, that was funny because he always bragged about the fact that he had the biggest flat Earth Facebook group in the world, and then Facebook shut it down about a week ago because and he, of course, you know, being a flat earther, he's saying, oh, it's a conspiracy. I was like, it's nothing to do with all like the anti-Semitic filth that some of your members keep posting in there, isn't Nathan? That's all, nothing to do with that.
Yeah, and hey Lindsay, she said, how dare Joe tell you don't have content and should lose your channel? She got balls. And then at the same time, she repeated over and over and over, she's understand why anyone would want to do this to KJ and take her channel down. So I've heard her say, why would anyone want to take someone's channel down? I heard her going on and on about how that's the only way KJ can afford medicine for a kid. Bring her kid into it for sympathy, Joe. Way to go. Hey, Ilya, how are you feeling?
Oh, Ilya's in the chat.
Yes.
Hi, Illy. Sorry, Ilya's one of my best friends in the whole community.
I love Ilya.
her.
I hope she's doing
I love her. I love Ilya to bits. I hope you're doing all right, Ilya. So, by the way, Ilya, I don't know if you saw my DM, but yeah, I'm more than happy to do your stream on Sunday.
Who's talking? What's his name? What's your name?
Oh,
Me.
man. That's Godless Scummer.
Yeah,
Oh.
you can call me Jeff.
Jeff.
My,
Hi,
name. My name's out there. It doesn't. I'm not too bothered.
I can't call you Jeff because it'll wake up my Jeff.
Jeff.
Okay.
Got Manda Pants. What we're talking about is my friends told me when I left the hospital not to watch Joe's videos because my friends had my back and it would just piss me off, and they were right. It just pissed me off. And the first video that I watched, people didn't know yet to the extent it was going to get, and it was disgusting. I also like her talking about the outrage when she talked to me Sunday night. I knew about the outrage. No, ma'am. I woke up Monday morning hurt and went to the hospital. I didn't know about all the outrage until days later when I was in the hospital and people were telling me, don't watch these videos. We got you. So it's not like when I talked to her Sunday night in DMs about Super Mommy or whatever we were talking about, totally unrelated to this stuff. I didn't know there was a whole bunch of outrage. So she's just a whole ass joke. But anyway, I mean, she did this for a year to Steve, right? Every day. Steve's a piece of shit. He's a horrible human. Blah blah blah. So whatever, bring her channel. Whatever. I saw my hashtag Little Red in her description. That's fine with me. If hashtagging my name will get you views, that makes me feel like, yay, Little Red.
Hashtag whole ass joke. You should copyright.
I'm gonna go stream in a minute and hashtag Lord. I'm just kidding.
I really don't think my name has that much pull on YouTube. Actually, that just shows what a
No,
joke.
it does in this circle of YouTube, this area.
Hey, Katie. Thank you. I am starting to shrink. The pregger belly's starting to go away, and it's hurting a little less. Hey, Peter.
Chas, you ready for tomorrow?
Do what?
I asked Chastity if she was ready for tomorrow.
Yeah, are you getting nervous yet, boo? She's.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you'll be fine.
Today, well, Wednesday is always an off day for me, because I have to do I leave at like Wednesday's just an off day. I do like something for somebody personal, so it's already an off day. So I think that's just it. I'm just ready to get it over with. I'll be fine.
Rena Rue for $20. Go ahead and get righteous, girl. We ready to get righteous too. I just got pissed. Y'all remember how I used to apologize every stream for something?
Yes, that was so annoying. Sorry.
I'm over that shit. I mean, I'll apologize when I feel like I've done something wrong, but I think I heard Joe in 3 videos. I watched maybe 10 minutes, 15 minutes of each video. I think I heard her say 20 or 30 times that she thinks I should apologize publicly and delete that video. Okay. I hope she holds her breath until that video gets deleted by me. That's all I got to say about that.
You know, I will say this. Yes, Chastity's going to say this. I've said this before. I went back and forth whether or not I was going to make a video, but I've said this in several streams, and this is just my opinion. I believe, and I told you this, Red, I believe that when we watch the video, like that night, like the next day, maybe when just random people just caught wind of the video. I do genuinely think that victims felt some type of way, and I understand that, and that's fine. And everybody's entitled to their opinion. You can have your opinion. And then I do believe people who are around us may have not liked it. Okay, that's fine too. Then I also believe there's some people who don't like it, but who's making it a personal beef between you. That's just from different videos that I'm watching. So it's like, okay, if Red's turning into KJ, and then these certain channels are saying Red's turning into KJ, then aren't you turning into Red, which means you're turning into KJ? Like, it just all needs to stop, or it's just going to keep going back and forth.
There are some that don't like me that are just using that video as a reason to come at me or whatever. That's fine. I knew when I made that video, even I have friends that didn't agree. Shins wasn't on board with it, but she didn't know what it was about. She just heard police report KJ. It wasn't about that. And I did apologize for people for not putting trigger in the title before. I did it during the stream, not before. Didn't think about it. And I apologize to people if it triggered or upset them. But some of the things being said are nastier than, and then yesterday I hear Katie made a comment or made a video explaining why it's okay for her to use Tottie's police reports and blah, blah. So, I mean, at what point is it okay and what point is it not okay?
Yeah, that, I mean,
like, my friends don't have to agree with me. If they all agreed with me, we'd have nothing to ever argue and talk about. And then what would I do with Joey? I didn't have somebody to argue about something with. You know what I'm saying? So you don't have to agree with me, but geez, some of the nastiness.
I never took your video to be anything but about the inconsistencies and the lies.
Have a good rest, Tammy. She's got to go for real now. $5. Bread.
Oh, Tammy got to go for real. Oh, love you, Tammy. Thank you for the membership. Thank you for the $5. Thank you for super chats. Y'all are the bomb. Kier, have you done a video the last few days? I really got to get back on the ball with my YouTube watching.
Oh yeah, I see Kier pop up in my feed.
Who else? Someone said something about me trying to steal subs or something just ridiculous yesterday.
How can you steal subs?
I know.
You can't steal subs.
Like, I'm going to steal you, Lindsay, from Britters because you can't be but a sub to one channel. What?
Yeah. Well,
That's ridiculous.
That's like saying that if I picked up a couple of subs off of here, that I'm taking your subs, so they're still sub to you. It's just ridiculous. I don't get those sort of arguments, you know. But
yeah, I
really don't.
Kier's something special. She's the one that told me about your channel to start with. When I was escaping away from her, who we shall not talk about anymore.
Okay, someone pointed this out to me. Time for Lord. At Little Red, do you think you could have accomplished the same goal without releasing the police report details?
What do you mean the same goal? You know what? Because you know why? Because I can say that I got a speeding ticket today, and there's a small group of people that would say I was a liar until I showed proof. This is another thing. I have someone who, I don't know if you ever said to me, but we were always in the same Hatter community that was on Twitter about the Super Mommy and Luna stuff. And she kept saying, prove that you had subscribers that were questioning Luna's honesty. Okay, this was after Luna had flipped and shared all our DMs, right? So at this point, everyone was questioning it. So why am I going to show the public, my subscriber and members, DMs to prove something that everyone knew by this point was true. You see what I'm saying? Like, why am I going to share DMs? But at the same time, if I did share the DMs, then I just felt like it was share these DMs. So then if I shared those DMs, oh, you shared DMs. But it's okay for Luna and Supermom to share DMs, which both times helped me. BTW. Luna sharing our DMs just proved that I wasn't a liar.
I know, but you would have never done that to her.
Never.
Uncovering said it is a valid question. Thanks for answering.
It's I'm afraid it's always one of those catch-22s of YouTube. With these people, then whatever you do, some people they're never going to be satisfied. Yeah, they'll be saying on your show receipts. Then you show them, it's like, oh, you're giving out private information. You can't win. It's just, you can't win with some people, I'm afraid. Anyway, look, I'm going to have to jump out now because I'm going to have to cook myself some dinner in a minute. So
thank you for hopping in.
Yeah, well, you look like you needed a little bit of help with what was StreamYards.
So, I had a question. Well, next time you come back, I have a question for you about StreamYards.
Yeah, no worries. StreamYards, just once you get the hang of it, it's actually one of the easiest ones to use, to be honest.
I like it. I just don't, when I go to, like, if I'm doing like a reaction and I flip over to like a Chrome page, I can't see the chat. Do you have to pay to do that, or you just got to keep going back and forth?
I think you kind of got to keep going back and forth, to be honest. But I've not really done many done many reaction videos. I think I've only done one really where I've been one or two where I've been sharing stuff, and I've had generally had other people there with me or whatever as well that could keep an eye on things. So anyway, yeah, I'm gonna jump off. Thanks for having me on. Nice to actually get to talk to you. I'll see you. I'll see you later.
Bye, Godless.
See you.
And yes, Leanne, basically, like I felt set up. There was no right answer there. There was nothing I could do. Right. And then, like Shin said, I'm not the one that went and got that kid. I didn't find him. I'm also not, I mean, he's very thankful that she did go and find him, but Shin's went and got proof they'd been asking for all these days and accusing us of lying, and she went and got proof, and then she's an evil bitch for getting proof. It just makes no sense. If you just want to hate me, then just say you hate me and hate me. I can handle it. My skin's gotten thicker.
Let me interrupt you for a second. You used a piece of fact, a legal evidence, physical evidence, a police report as fact to show that everything that she says is lies and inconsistencies, and she can't even stick to the facts of something that was so traumatic to her that she can't remember things, not even anywhere similar to what she reported, which is a big discrepancy in finding another legal document to use.
Yeah, I'm gonna say I'm sorry, Shasha. I am new to your channel. You were recommended on YouTube. Woo, algorithm. What are we talking about? We're talking about Joe and Unirock and Katie Joy Paulson. Ames B72 for $10. Keep on being you, even with that live. Yes, peeps were upset, but at the same time, those peeps also said they weren't turning their back on you. I never would. Thank you. I love you. And I knew that there would be people that didn't like that video, but that's one video out of over 100, and y'all know my heart and y'all know me. And as far as that police report goes, not even half of that police report got shown. There is so much more. We didn't, there was no dirty details showed that. I'm telling you, we showed, what was shown was interview and in like just stuff that isn't what was said out of her mouth.
It's really what people want. I mean, I'm never dismissing anybody's feelings at all. I'm not. I think people, when everybody watches that video, everybody's going to take what they want to take from it. Like, I'm a victim, okay? I'm a victim, and it hasn't even been, it's been less than 3 years the last time I was attacked, okay? And
no.
for me personally, I watched it. I didn't watch it, and I'm not saying it won't change. I haven't rewatched it, but I didn't. When I watched it, and as I was listening, I wasn't listening to. It was a police report. Like, was it you who explained it yesterday that it wasn't like there wasn't an indictment, there wasn't actually it was a police report.
It was the police
It was
officer.
a closed case. Freedom of Information Act.
And also, yeah, it was just actually notes. The mostly all that got shown were the interview notes and the what was taken from the house and stuff like that.
You know, that cop, that retired detective that she drug through the muds when she said his first and last name,
Thanks, Vic.
he could probably have a case against her too.
My stomach is itching like hell, y'all.
Oh, I bet it is. Them staples.
That's good. That means it's
don't-
healing.
Ooh, it itches.
Just clean it. It'll feel, when you go clean it, do a light rub around it. That feels so good.
I know, don't it? Oh my God, with a damn cloth. Gosh. Yeah, and I really didn't come here to talk about the Katie thing at all. That Joe's video set me off a while ago.
Joe's video set a lot of us off.
Oh my God. And is she still going, or has she moved on to poor Katie's getting sued yet? What is she on now? What is she on about now?
I blocked her and haven't been back.
I don't know how many ads they put in my videos. I promise y'all I've never went and changed them. It asks you to pick boxes of what you want. I don't think I've ever messed with that, except I did unclick one that said, I think it was any device, but I unclicked one that was unskippable ads because I don't want anyone not to be able to skip. When I go to one of her videos and there's 470 ads, give me a break. That's why I can't get through one of her damn videos. She have 11,472 ads an hour.
The
Honestly,
thing you did from the hospital,
do what?
the stream you did from the hospital is the only one that I've seen ads in, and there wasn't but a couple of them in it when I rewatched it.
All of my videos have ads, I think, right? They should, unless you have an ad blocker.
I usually hear them live. I don't usually go back and rewatch them.
Oh, that's why. Yeah. I don't think it shows ads if it's live. I don't know. Oh, and I love you, Lisa. She's like, I make them all. Joe's an anti-bully, unless you might make her a click and a view, I guess. I don't know if I gained sub AMX because I rarely checked, but everyone was very respectful, which is all I ever asked for. Exactly. And I also heard Joe say that this was going to cost me a lot of subs. This is going to cost me a lot of subs, that video. It might ruin me, and that's what she wanted. She hated to say it. I don't know how many subs it costed me, but
I want to say this too, like, and I guess the end game of what my little thing was going to be, because I'm not directly speaking to anybody. I'm saying like groups that I see. If this is a community, right? Like, I'm outside, sorry. If this is the community and everybody, some people get along here, some people don't, but I guess we all stem from KJ, right? We're KJ's, whatever. Not really, but that's really, so at the end of the day, is there going to be a rule just for now on that there's going to be absolutely under no circumstances that topic not brought up? But at the same time, you can't tell a creator what they can and cannot talk about. So the reason why I said, is there going to be a rule saying you can't talk about that? Where was the energy from the people who are going at you? Where was their energy for that little girl? Where was that
Thank
energy?
you.
Like, y'all want to go off. Why weren't you going off on KJ about a damn kid?
I was.
Seriously.
And I
That's
still
when
couldn't get blocked.
I think
And oh, where'd she go? And where was that energy when she was accusing Jim Bob of molesting his kid because one of 20 did something horrible? Yes, but those children were minors when that happened to them,
And
it
that was all sealed
and it was
family court
a-
documents.
and it was a family members doing it. So where was that energy when she was talking about this family who went through this horrible thing? But she could do that because people love to drag the Duggars. Where was that energy when she was talking about a brother touching his and accusing the dad of being a child molester because one of 20 kids I said earlier, I don't know if it was there last night, but if you have 20 kids and
what?
if you have 20 kids and one of them ain't real fucked up, then you did an amazing job.
My reason for saying
making jokes about that at all. Jesus Louises, there will be somebody say I made light of that.
I just did.
You're not
I
making
just
light of it.
I just said that because it was in the comments. What? Because I made fun of her saying what? When that guy was at, when she looked like a deer in the headlights. The reason why I said where's that energy, squirrel? Seriously, right now I forgot. They say two wrongs don't make a right, or just because KJ did this, and this, it doesn't give you the right. Okay. KJ did like hundreds of videos like that. Red did one, and certain channels are giving her a lot of flack for it. So I just like, did y'all give KJ that same kind of treatment? That's all. I'm not saying that. I just want to know, like, if you're going to be a person who's going to stand up and say, we're not going to talk about that stuff, then you need to dish it to everybody who's talking about it. If you're just going to pick on one certain creator who talked about it, then it kind of looks like it's personal. It looks like there's more than just what she talked about. It looks like there may be some personal beef, drama. I don't know, because I don't know people personally, but that's just how it seems to me. It seems like they're acting on emotions, and it could be maybe something of their selves, but it's more than just you in the video, because I've seen plenty of people disagree and they can part ways, but a couple of videos I see, it's like I just don't get it. I don't get that part.
There's people that hate her that are taking like all of a sudden okay with her now because they hate me and she's going at me. You see what I'm saying?
And they're not, and I don't believe they're really okay with her. Like,
no, it's just a way to get me. And then someone told me that someone, and I haven't gotten to it yet. I don't know who it is. I don't care because I don't think I know the person, or someone would have told me who, but that someone was threatening me in Joe's chat saying if I come at her, I come at her, when have I ever come at anyone? I mean, they say I come at Katie Joy and Unirock, but they came at me. But when have I ever come at Joe? I've never. So someone was in her chat saying, I don't know what the threats were, but someone I don't know supposedly threatened me. If I don't even know what the if was, but for some reason I got threatened. And not like, I don't know what, if it was physical or I'll have you back. I don't know what it was, but someone I don't know, like, why are you, what? It just pissed me off so bad, y'all. Hey, uncovering Lil Red. Did everyone see True Ball White's video about this? When was it? I love her. Joe does it purely for views. Yes, and I mean, if I do a video about Unirock tomorrow or tonight, tomorrow her video is going to be about you, right? But is she still? I don't know if anybody answered. Is she still doing videos about me, or is it just about Katie?
Ace answered. Sorry, I was.
Joe wanted to start to make the money.
No, yeah. I guess it was moved on. The subject was moved on, and now it's back to you. Is what paraphrasing. That's
Wonderful.
I never knew who
you can
Joe
correct me,
was
Ace.
until I had to start. Well, I didn't have to till I wanted to start defending who you are and your character.
I love you, Lisa.
Love you too, Red.
Kind of a shock to me, but I guess because Joe was around when I met Steve. Sorry, I'm standing up. It's painful. I've known who Joe is for a while. It's kind of odd to me that a lot of people in my chats a lot will say, who's Joe? Or ask me who Joe is, or they'll say, is that the lady, the British lady?
Because somebody just said, who is Joe? So I don't know who Joe is. Like, I don't know. I know of the channel. I've seen she put up these like little funny like riddles and stuff.
Are you talking about Joe? Or is there another Joe?
No, it's that channel. I'm just saying, far as who she is, the background, I don't know myself. And a lot of people are asking. Someone even thinks it's a guy because they put Joe, Joe. So she's explaining now.
She was a Leslie friend. She always, I think she rode Leslie's coattails. She claimed to be Leslie's BFF, and Leslie helped her gain her channels. She reads tarot cards sometimes. I wonder if she saw this $5 million lawsuit coming. And why didn't the bitch tell me my stomach was about to explode?
I'm sorry, I had to unmute. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to make you laugh, but that was
it's okay,
good.
ambulance girl. I'm just trying to get y'all's questions answered.
Yeah, it's a woman. Her husband's always in the chats. He goes by Jackal, but his name's Carl. So you'll see him call her Joe Carl a lot. Yeah, I'm definitely going to watch True Bella Wax. I love her. I love that I saw her sticking up for me, and I haven't known her very long, but I love her. And you ain't gotta just stick up for me to make me love you. Like, I love my people, whether you agreed with that video or not. Thank you, Claire Bear. And you know what I appreciate even more? When I have friends who don't agree with me and don't mind coming to me and let's talking about it and have a conversation, because I've had, that happen. And if you're my friend, you're my friend. Me and Chat have had some tough conversations.
But you should want, like you said, I don't want a friend who agrees with everything I say. And I tell everybody, go ahead.
Or pretends to, and just really feel some type of way behind your back,
Yeah. And I tell everybody, like, if there's an issue, I'm really the easiest person. I'm really easy to talk to. I am. I don't want YouTube drama, because it's not real, and how I handle things in real life can't handle them like that in YouTube. So it's not even worth getting into the drama. But for the people who I do interact with, or I became friends with, if anything ever, you just have to, I might not even know if you don't tell me. If if I offend someone in the chat thought I was upset with them, and I'm like, what? Like, what could you do to me? Like, no. So people have to communicate. Like, we're all adults. Communicate. If you have people in your ear, I've noticed this a lot since I've been on Twitter. If you have people just telling you stuff, and go ask that person, because it may or may not be true. Somebody asked earlier, why is it so hard, or something, why is it so hard for us to trust people? Well, because some people aren't trustworthy, and also we don't communicate. We don't just go talk like adults, and you either agree to disagree, and you move on. Like, it's
To bounce to that chat, it's also, if you're in a bad mood, or if you're in a good mood, or if you're in a hurt mood, and you read those words, you take it in that feeling that you're in at the moment, because there's no
right,
tone. And
right.
it's a sad world that people do not know how to interact with one another and be kind. And I'm not a yes person to anybody.
Yeah.
If I say y'all
Mhm.
could ask Jeff, I don't
Yeah.
yes for nobody.
Anyone
Yeah.
in the chat, if because someone just asked, I said that I think her husband goes by the name Jackal in her chat. That may be wrong. Then someone asked, isn't Jackal one of Unirock's moderators? So was I wrong? Is Jackal one of his names? Does anyone know? And also, is he a Unirock moderator? I doubt that Joe's husband is a Unirock mod. I think Unirock just barely tolerates her to start with. I mean, seriously, he lets her be there, but he doesn't like her, is what I thought.
Amy Austin said, hi. Joe Angel Card said she's afraid of people that subscribe to you.
She said my people were vicious and that they may come at her. If she was so damn scared, she would have stopped at video 1. And I've only gotten to the 3rd one. She ain't scared of, she's whatever. She's full of shit.
I'm not vicious. I don't bite.
I'm not scared of nobody that subscribes to me. Are you kidding me? She was in a group DM. I was scared of. TT ran me off the internet, y'all. And we're okay now. Like, she's in my chats now sometimes. But are you kidding me? She had TT and Adria bullying the hell out of people, and she's scared of my chat. Hey, Claire Bear. Amy Austin, I can't stand you after crap. You know what? I didn't like her. I did like her. I didn't like her. After the DM stuff happened, I said, at least she's the one apologizing. I'm not going to take that away from her. At least she did apologize when several of them, or a couple of them didn't. But these videos that she did on me are absolute ridiculous. And then it brings me right back to those days, which we've agreed to disagree on. Yeah, I agree, Lindsay. Just discuss. It'll be day after day after day. It brings me back to Steve's a horrible human. Steve's a horrible human. Steve's a hero, and the lies about him, how horribly he did poor Katie. Like, shut up. And to say, she says I can't quit talking about Katie because I have no content. Are you kidding? If Katie goes away tomorrow, I still got you. I still got Unira.
You okay? I'm not gonna listen to you tomorrow when I'm all stitched up.
Get me mad and I'll start making jokes. I can't help it. I'm gonna bust my own gut. Serious question: is there a way to watch YouTube videos on a platform other? HookTube used to be a thing, and it didn't give them views. If you want to watch one about KJ, go to Reddit, and it will definitely be there. Or if you have if it's about one of these 3 particular people, I probably know someone that records them all. So just hit me up. No, but HookTube is HookTube still a thing, y'all? Because for a while I heard it started giving people the views, and then I heard it wasn't even active, like a good site anymore. I haven't been there in a while because I don't watch them anymore, Katie or Uni.
She is on a roll. Like, if something's funny, I'm gonna laugh, and that's just what it is. I mean,
Kier said, where the hell did it go?
I have. You see it?
Yeah. I've said it many times. The mods and the people in the chat are nicer to trolls than Katie is to her paying members. That's true. And my trolls are nicer than most trolls also.
I can attest to that as being a paid member or a member put in time out who paid to join Katie Joy's channel. Remember when she done that to me? That was a shitty thing to do.
Yeah, well, she's a shitty human. She's a
Oh, y'all.
That's a crappy thing to do. Sorry.
Not since a lot of y'all don't know me or follow me, that's perfectly fine. But I'm going to tell you what happened to me. What I found out. Was it No, it was the day before. I got blocked. I finally got blocked by somebody I don't even follow.
Katie?
Yes. I don't even know what made me go look, but it was
Was
like
it IG?
no, on Twitter.
Someone I heard, and forgive me, it was yesterday or today, I don't know where I saw it, that she has now started blocking people. Like she's now which I already knew this. She's been doing this, but she has the last 2 days apparently been searching out anyone who has ever had any kind of anything with me anywhere online and blocking the hell out of them.
Oh yeah, the source got blocked. I made a video about it. The source got blocked. It wasn't Chastity, it was the source. She got blocked. But I wish, okay, so for my speech, because this is a big deal in this community about getting a hashtag blocked by Katie Joy, I've learned. So I'm going to give y'all my speech here. I wish I would have added her before she blocked me. I got blocked. You got blocked by association for being on the channel. Well, probably so. You know, oh well. I mean, her stuff is all over Twitter. I don't need to go to her page to even see it. Like, so blocking me isn't gonna.
Sorry.
Yeah. What is that gonna do?
I mean, she's not privated her account, right? So she's so smart. I mean, seriously, if her page is public, what's blocking? Okay, I'll use blocking so I don't have to see stuff I don't want to see.
Mm-hmm.
If your page is public and someone wants to see what you're posting, they've got a sock account they're using. If they don't use it to troll, they use it to look. And anyone that does it, there's something wrong with you. You need to have a lurker page.
A lurker page. And now I do go to her if I'm going to react to her videos, then I go directly to her page, of course. But as far as Twitter, you don't have to go to her page.
I just outed you, Crystal. You'll be blocked by noon.
That's what I said. Hoot 3, I've been blocked in a few places because if I hear anything less than kind about Red, I comment and it's usually not nice.
Who said that?
See, I can't say I don't do anything because I have the source and then I do react, but like just me talking stuff, I don't talk stuff.
What do you mean you have the source?
Are you the source? Or were
you? You have an account? You have an account named the source? Is that what you're saying?
No, the TikTok with the makeup where I just be saying whatever she says, basically.
Yeah, where you're dancing on the stool.
Yeah. I did that to Keem on behalf of a lot of us that I think were happy about his take back. He was like, let me just take that back. So yes, I serenaded him a little song.
Oh. The fake William Shatner tried to follow me. I was like, no, bish. Little Red, she doesn't block so they can't see her post. She blocks because it's a power trip and she doesn't want the blind followers to see the opposing opinion. Ding, 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 ding. Give her a cookie. She got it. That's exactly why. So these few people that sub and member to her and they're not getting notifications because her YouTube manager is totally being a Karen and not working too hard for her, and they're not getting notifications. So she'll send people to Twitter, but she don't want them to watch anything on Twitter except for her. So she blocks so people won't see. You see what I'm saying? You got that one right, ambulance girl.
She said, yes, ma'am.
It's
Well,
kind of it's her censoring her own audience.
right. And that's how
Perfect
I
way to
found
say it.
you. And come on, if you tell somebody not to, don't, girl, okay, I'm about to tell you something, but whatever you do,
whatever you do, don't go watch Joe's videos when you get out of the hospital.
well, that too, but don't look. You can look like 5 minutes after I tell you. But that girl over there, she is looking you up. Like, come on, you're gonna go look. So yeah, and then we start hearing stuff and like, oh, is this the same Katie? Okay, well, she's not the same across the board.
Oh, hell no.
She comes off prim and proper and wants to be professional on YouTube in them ugly old clothes that make her my 80-year-old mama wouldn't wear. They're too old looking for her.
Has anyone noticed the humbleness of her since she got word of that lawsuit that she hasn't actually received yet? I guess it's being DM'd to her and it hasn't made it there yet.
Yeah, she's leaving comments, letting people leave their hateful comments up there and not deleting them, or at least as fast.
Yeah.
She just made a video about Michelle Duggar being a hypocrite. I made a comment that maybe she wants to be like KJ.
Apple.
I think KJ is I love y'all.
There was one video or clip I saw, and this is exact. So when I do those little clips, if you haven't seen her video, you're kind of like, what is she talking about? But if you've seen the video, then you know. But she gets on there and she's like, hey y'all, how you doing? You're okay? Good. Okay. And then she didn't read the chat. They didn't answer you. You just rude. And it was for like 3 seconds. And but I've already mocked that before, so I can't mock it again. But yeah.
Well, she read a script too, I heard.
Yeah.
Did she go on live and tell people she was served, or how do we know that? You know who does that? Cult leaders, allegedly. Charles Madison loved keeping his followers from listening to anything or anyone. Exactly. She did a whole video explaining what the signs of a cult were, and then I did an upload about it. Y'all need to check it out. It was like my second video I ever made back in July or August. I think it's called Katie and Todd Explaining What a Cult Is or something. That was the title.
We should look up exactly what is a cult. I mean, because in my opinion, everything that she describes that is a cult or cultish, it's no different than her and her using her platform, her members, like she's the preacher and they're the congregation. It's the same.
I'm fixing to show you something.
Just my opinion.
What are y'all seeing? Can y'all still see me, or y'all seeing like my computer screen?
I can see you.
Okay. Fixing to show y'all something.
This channel here is named Little Red Y'all.
Yep, and if you're searching for me, if y'all do Little Red Y'all 00, it'll take you right to me. Oh no, that ain't right. Uploads. Yeah, I'm gonna show y'all.
Ambulance girl. She said, "Ooh, I want to write the word fundy on a piece of paper and shove it in her mouth." KJ brings out the words to me. She does a lot of people. What Jubilee wants to know, what is your channel about?
YouTube drama mostly. Some reality T stuff.
Just everything.
Whatever we
Anything?
feel like talking about at the time. Let me see if I can share a screen. He told me something about a little tiny share audio chat box. Next window. Screen sharing is easiest to much. Screen share.
It's very
Can hear her.
Do what?
I like StreamYard. I use it.
That's what I heard her.
who he is and what he can
Now.
do. Yes. Preoccupied with fantasies of unlimited demands. Yes. Demands blind, unquestioned obedience.
Okay, can y'all
Yes.
see the video now or no?
Admiration and
No video.
followers and outside.
Just the
Entitlement,
You
expecting
see
to be
where
special.
the voice.
you see
I'm trying to.
Money or that of relatives putting others at financial risk
Yes.
all the time.
The 401k deal.
The 401k deal
Holy
is
The guy
Chat
very
knows how to do it.
has
Flip the
exaggerated
video
sense
up.
that allows him to bet
Chat.
and break laws.
You might want to pause it because 30
Chat.
seconds. There you go. There you go.
But I was okay. Now how to make it play?
So you're gonna be on that page. Like we can see you and we can see. So as you react, you won't be able to see the chat. That's what I was asking him. So it's kind of annoying. I can't hear
I
you
want
though.
y'all to see the
There you go.
video.
Huh?
I want y'all to see the video.
No,
No,
we can see. Yeah, we can see it, but I'm just saying we can see you
too.
the video. You just won't see the chat, but I'll handle the chat.
I can see the chat though.
Oh, can you? Okay, well you're good.
Let me see.
You got to show
Let me
me
go
how
back
to
to
do
video.
that.
Okay, let's see if it'll work. I'm gonna down. Oh, it's still loading or something. Hold on.
Did I get my hair
y'all.
did?
Hey, y'all.
Can y'all hear it?
It's a little red.
This video is too
Yeah.
long for me to post on Twitter, and I just thought it was
Can y'all hear
ironic
it?
It's
how
ironic how
this is
Mhm.
Katie
this is
explaining
Yeah.
Katie explaining
how she got
how she got
drawn into a cult.
drawn into a cult.
One thing I want to do
And-
different.
and
One second.
A few
a
reasons,
few reasons
that
that
it is a cult.
is a cult.
Kind of also,
Kind of
sounds,
also
like
sounds like
traits of a
traits of a
narcissist.
narcissist.
But funny,
But funny
to me, it
it
seems
seems
to
to
match
match
greatly with Katie
Katie
Joy
Joy
and what she expects of her followers. Let's listen.
Let me get my
Dramatic,
headphones.
And he was very they have a grandiose idea of who he is and what he can do. Yes. Is preoccupied with fantasies of unlimited success, power, and brilliance. Yes. Demands blind, unquestioned obedience. Oh, yes. Requires possession and admiration of followers and outsiders. Yes. Has a sense of entitlement, expecting to be treated special at all times.
Yes.
Yes. Is exploitative of others by asking for their money or that of relatives putting others at financial risk.
Yes.
All the time. The 401k deal.
Holy
Is
The
very
GoFundMe.
high attitude, has exaggerated sense of power and entitlement that allows him to bend rules and break laws.
Yes.
Yes.
No, not number 9.
well.
That number 10, no. Is hypersensitive to how he is seen or perceived by others. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Publicly values others as being inferior, incapable, or not worthy.
Yes.
Yes.
Makes
Members confess sins or faults, publicly subjecting them to ridicule or humiliation while revealing exploitative weaknesses of the penitent. I don't.
No,
He
Sort
didn't.
of.
He didn't do that. He ignores the needs of others, including biological, physical, emotional, and financial needs. Yes. Is boastful about their accomplishments.
Yes.
Needs to be the center of attention.
Yes.
You're good.
Was that it? Okay. That was no, don't watch it. What's the greatest part about that is I didn't have to I didn't have to stop and add commentary because it was my video and it already had commentary.
Yeah, aren't
One more
those
second.
great?
I'll show you one more. Yeah. And I won't, and that was only my second one ever, y'all, so forgive me. That was like my second YouTube video ever.
You do good.
I thought it was longer than that. Oh, it was a short
I
one.
think I'm good because I finally learned how to hit a link to get up to be able to even talk to you.
Oh. I think you did that pretty darn quick myself that first time, don't you, chat? It didn't take her long after we figured her out how to get to her.
No, she jumped
Yeah,
right
but
on
you had
there.
to teach me. Y'all
Not
had
that
to teach
link.
me.
You hopped that link fast. I'm messing with you, Lisa. Lisa, now I love her.
I don't care. I know if she don't want me here, she can pop me off just as quick as I popped on.
No, I'll go hard for Lisa. We will go hard. We gave Lisa a hard time. She gave us a hard time. She didn't know it. But we'll go hard for her.
Well,
Did you hear me gulp? I tried to gulp for you.
We had to do some learning for a little while, and we went through some shit.
She wants to gulp. This just proves that when Katie takes a drink, because I did that, and you really got, unless you're working that mouth, I don't think she is at night. But then okay, I can't give that analogy because.
Well, I can because I'm not. So I'm not working that mouth that way.
And I still had to put in a lot of effort to make that. Okay, ready?
I'm gonna try.
Lisa's gonna gulp for me.
Gulp.
I can't do it like you. I think you might have to have a straw. That might be the trick.
No, let me see if I can do it. I got a root beer in my hand.
Because I just had to. The reason I just did that is because I was taking my Prilosec, and I didn't even get it to gulp. Did you just do it, Lisa?
Yeah, that was her
some
doing
root
it
beer
for me.
Did anyone find out how Phoebe said that she was served yesterday? I'm sorry, the chat probably answered it and I missed, but I don't think Toad somebody said who wears the trousers in that family. Who knows? They're so weird.
I bet she does. If any woman who can sit, Elliot, I'm so sorry about your headache, and we're probably not helping it. I was gonna type that. Any woman who can sit in front of the camera and yes, I know it's not like back in the day, but still, you couldn't pay me any amount of money to take away, to say anything like my man is not, like, take my man away from being a man. I don't know how to put it, but I'm the breadwinner in this house. Okay, you are a YouTube star. You are a public figure, sweetheart. You should make more than your husband. But you ain't got to say that. My husband don't work.
Emasculate him.
She absolutely emasculates the hell out of him.
Thank you. Yes, exactly. So I don't think he wears them. Whatever.
Make a YouTube video about it.
I think the nurses do, personally.
You think what?
When they start
the
talking,
nurses.
That's gonna be the day.
I guess the nurses can't come out and when there's
no, but if they're subpoenaed and they're not talking about per se patient, they're talking about what they witnessed with their own eyes and what they heard, then it's no longer hearsay. It's evidence. Hearsay is if I told you so-and-so said something. Not if you heard it with your own ear, as long as it doesn't have anything to do with regards to the health of the patient.
Right. And right, Catherine. Red, were you going to talk about the dog? Because I did a reaction and I can talk about my own reaction.
What are you talking about?
When you said you'd be quiet.
When I said what?
Okay, never mind. You done forgot.
So,
The nurses can't come out.
oh, yeah, I said the nurses probably, like, even if they fall out, like if she gets mad and fires them, they can't come out and tell because they're
HIPAA.
nurses and, you know,
Right.
it'll cost them their jobs.
Yeah.
But they still can be subpoenaed by the plaintiff.
Yeah, if they went. Okay, Crystal, okay, if you don't mind. So when she said, so I was reacting to the video, so this is all my opinion. Okay. Watching the video, and we all watched and we heard what happened, and honestly, I said it, I scream at my kids, like, if I tell you to go to bed and you're not sleeping, I go in your room, and you got the freaking TV on that I know I done told you to cut off, I'm gonna say cut the damn TV off, or I'll take your power cord and that, or your remote. I'm not gonna take, I'm just mean like that. Like, I think she should have just left that night as it is. But oh no, not Katie. She has to come back and she has to bring it up and try to cover it up. We got to clean this up, guys, because can you believe people are still like trying to make this story up like we locked our kid in the room for like 10 hours? STFU, Katie. I had to think about how to say it. Seriously, at the end of the day, somebody was in that room for 10 hours. That was clear, whether it was the dog, the son, or her husband.
What the hell was that even about? Now I know what you're talking about. Like,
if she hadn't have said nothing and tried to backpedal, then it wouldn't have been a story to begin with.
Right.
Nobody would. I wouldn't be talking about it right now either. So if the dog was in the room for 10 hours, that's a problem. And PETA wouldn't like that. Hashtag or at PETA or whoever, because there's no dog, and a dog got that bad, has anxiety that's that bad to where it needs a whole human in the room for 10 hours.
If Toad had been in the room for 10 hours, that's cruel and inhumane too.
Right. So like,
did y'all notice? Did y'all notice that this is the third time? The first time was when I supposedly called 40 times and to the brewery, and she went, "No, don't. Do you remember that? That's how she tells me to F up. Don't. She did that night, but she moved the camera away from her face to tell Todd.
Oh, she went and stood. She couldn't turn it off. She stood up in front of it because their shirt.
Oh, she held it.
Showed her shirt blocking it.
Held it towards her chest because all you could see was her shirt.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Turn it off. Let me.
Hey, Amzie, thank you.
If
I
kid
was to
come
wake
out here,
Jeff up right now, and he said something, I'd say, "Oh, I got a dip. Jeff's out." But since they gave him that good medicine this morning, then he's sleeping good.
I know. I come in here looking at my good medicine, and I don't know where my mama put it. She can't.
I just noticed there's a cute face on the screen on my phone. Hi.
Hey, Craft Happy.
Hello.
Hi.
Oh, I didn't know. Hi.
Web just brought up a good thing that I think I have I said that since I got here. I don't think it's her tweeting the last 24 hours. I think somebody's tweeting for her. I don't know if it's a PR firm. I think I said I don't know if it's Jessie Bear. I don't know who it is, but I don't think it's her.
I agree.
It's somebody that's not so reactionary.
Yeah.
And my thing is too, is what are they going to do if Jessie Bear is subpoenaed? Can you imagine?
Jessie Bear's going to lie under oath.
I asked that question the other day too, that Emily, the lawyer lady.
Yes, she's
and and she was saying that Jessie Bear could be in trouble because she's an employee.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was saying.
And there's going to be at least depositions.
Red, you walk. I'm going to read this while you're walking from Crazy Christy.
Okay.
$9.99.
Oh,
The
my
dogs
boy.
were in KJ's live the day. Yes, thank you for saying that. So I got something else to say. Thank you. Claim the dogs were in KJ's live the day she claimed Todd kept dogs away from her. The dogs were with her in her video. It was not the dogs and aren't her dogs, girls. She said he. Exactly. And I said, thank you. Thank you. Every
said
time
he
we see her
twice.
videos, the dogs are laying on the freaking couch like stuffed birds. So, which you got a new dog?
Exactly.
Like, what dog is it?
Exactly.
Good. Yes. Thank
See, I
you.
didn't catch that. I didn't catch that. That's good.
They're always on the couch. They're always on the
Yeah.
couch. So,
Said
and
the dog-
do you ever? Has anybody ever heard one of those dogs bark?
No, not unless they're outside or upstairs, and then somebody opens the door and they come in.
He walked in the room and she said, "Is he asleep?" First of all, there's 2 dogs. I've never heard,
Yeah.
and just one of them's got anxiety. Then,
And I think they're both girls.
They're both
Then-
girls, Frida and I don't
then
know
when
the other
he
Yeah.
one's
goes
name.
off, when he goes off and said he's been in there for 10 hours in that room, she all of a sudden says the dog has anxiety. What the F is the dog anxious because she's getting sued? I don't understand. What's the anxiety for, doggy? Besides,
Maybe they're afraid that she's going to start chewing on their toys because her thumb's about gone.
besides the
Yeah.
fact that her mama is Cruella DeVille.
Mm-hmm. No, that's a good point though, because both her dogs are girls, so she wouldn't have said he.
Right.
And she
Is
said
he
it twice.
Or is he awake or whatever?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. As soon as he
And-
was walking down the steps, she said that.
Mm-hmm.
And then when he got, like, he walked through the room she was in, and when he got back, and then you heard her kid screaming,
Yeah.
and
He has insomnia. Well, how
Yeah.
long? What time y'all putting him to bed? Because what? It was like 8 or 9 o'clock.
What did he not
Anybody's time.
what did she not have?
Right.
Like next week, she'll have something like it's whatever fits her narrative. If she does a story next week about, she'll have hypothyroidism next week. If she does a story about
Yeah.
somebody who lost too much weight too fast.
Well, remember when
Right.
her hair was falling out
Oh
because
yeah,
of
that's all.
stress?
Yeah, because we're assholes.
Well, no, I was going to say, I'm surprised that she didn't start saying that his hair was falling out, but she did take him to the hospital and was able to stream from the hospital at the emergency room and
Oh, that's
use their
another
Wi-Fi and stream that she was there with her husband and Toad was waiting out in the car.
That is another thing I was accused of while I was in the hospital in one of these bullshit videos, that I called the hospital when her kid was there. Just because people
She went live from there. Why would you call the hospital?
well, she was making that claim back then that people were calling the hospital when she was there with her kid. Okay. But why come just because it happens to her, it means I had something to do with it?
It
I know
doesn't.
there are people that don't like her that I probably would not get along with because they're nuts. And they probably used to be her like biggest fans. There are people that probably hate her that I'm not friends with. I'm sure there are, because there's thousands of people that don't like her. That don't mean I told them to DM her or call CPS or call the police. I got accused of calling CPS on her. It ain't my
Yeah.
fault.
Oh, I thought she accused
Cried to the world
Leslie of
on
that.
a flag and made people think she was suicidal, because that's why someone supposedly called to do a welfare check on her, and that's bullshit. Nobody was really worried about that. They were just being trolls. I'm not that type of person. I'm not going to call CPS to troll you. I don't like you. I'll do a video about it, or I'll
Right.
Why
I'll
you don't
tweet
have that much time? You got a full-time job and other things to do. And why would
Yeah,
somebody
you have a
waste
real
that much
job.
energy?
even if I didn't. Don't call CPS in the damn law on somebody. That's stupid.
Yeah, and that's low. I mean, who does that really?
Plus,
Someone-
she's got mandated reporters in her house all day. If something's going on,
Exactly.
those nurses are required by law.
Exactly.
One thing I agreed with Katie was when she said it's real life. It's real life. She's right. It's real life. So just let that be what it is. It's real life. I have 3 children. They're in the house. They're online. They don't need my help. Well, I have to stay away because I'll distract the youngest. If he needs my help, he'll come get me. The older 2.
Oh, you mean doing their schoolwork?
Yeah, I was looking at the time because I'll have to leave at a certain time. But they're not like locked in. Let it be what it is. It is real life. People do have a hard day. People do wind down and have a drink. Like, let it be. But you trying to, oh my gosh, she just makes it worse for herself.
Oh my God, that is another thing for her to say, I don't drink while gulping down. Who cares if you drink wine, Katie? Damn it, girl. Drink you a glass of wine. Calm the F down.
That was Mountain Dew. Well, this is piss. Like, shut up.
Well, mine's beer, but it's got the root in front of it.
I mean, Jesus.
A&W, to be specific.
Really? Who 3 said the kid said, I'm hungry, Mom. Someone amplified it, I guess. I haven't heard that.
That night?
I didn't. Yeah, I
You'd be
didn't
surprised at what you
but I
can hear
heard
when you
somebody
have
say
on a good set of headphones in the background.
Mm-hmm.
That I've been able to pick up a lot of background stuff.
Wow.
That's how I've heard her burping all the time too.
Yeah.
I mean,
you can't without headphones, but you can with them.
She totally made that a way bigger deal than it was by trying to explain it. But Todd was probably pissed that he was doing everything and she couldn't get off the damn computer that day. Because I'm crazy, Christy. I would never put anything before my children. Right. So my thing is, yes, that's her living. Yes, she had a lot going on that day. He's probably sick of her doing it constantly anyway, but realizes she's making a lot of money. But he probably just really wanted her to get off the computer and shut up that day because in his mind, they're just about to get sued for $5 million. Shut up.
Right. Right. My husband he'd be irate.
Anybody who has a lawyer, not even a lawyer, I'm not a lawyer, and I'm smart enough to know that if somebody is suing me, the first thing I'm going to do is shut my mouth. And a lawyer's going to tell you, keep your mouth shut, don't say nothing.
Yeah, she wouldn't be typing. And you smaller YouTubers, be careful what you say because don't say I didn't warn you. No, your lawyer tells you to shut your mouth. You're going to shut your mouth unless you just really can't shut it. Like you got to get it wired shut, and you still be like you still be trying.
Kind of a lawyer? And what kind of a lawyer does she have that's telling her that she doesn't need to do that she can keep talking? It's like, what?
Oh, the one
you should be telling her, shut your mouth.
The one that was in the stream with her?
Yeah. Get on live and say, I'm proud of you. And she'll say, I love you.
Yeah.
Exactly. I don't know. I didn't see the video. I only heard rumors that the lawyer got in the stream with her. And I said, well, the first thing I do is get a different lawyer when we were talking about it somewhere else.
Probably got what she can afford.
True.
And I also heard, I also saw Joe say, thank goodness she's taking legal action against me. So I guess before she decided to, or before she found out she was getting sued, she has made a statement that she has taken out papers on me for sharing papers that didn't come to me, but came to someone through mail from a police department. So, okay.
She's got no ground to stand on there. Comic nut. I mean, he even had his lawyer. His lawyer said the same thing.
Yep. Yeah, he asked specifically for me.
Yeah.
Because that's my hubby.
Red, if you can check your Facebook, Catherine Marie sent you something. She doesn't have Twitter. It's okay.
And I can't see chat either, anybody, so I'm sorry if I'm not responding.
Oh, a lawyer already stated you did nothing wrong at Little Red.
Yeah.
Did y'all notice that and someone told me that Katie was doxing the hell out of me. She tried to dox my real Facebook, which is deactivated. She posted my PayPal because it's Robin B, which Robin is the pseudo name I use on Facebook too. She shared my PayPal. The dumb hoe shared my PayPal. Please, y'all, please.
Yeah.
Well, she should share your PayPal. She owes you
But
that.
now who's
And,
asking for donations?
Exactly. She's
With
eating
that
crow
message
right
you
big
have
time.
up there from Whitney,
Mm-hmm.
and it says, yeah, I heard him ask her why she was still up, what she was doing still up and on the computer, online, basically. Why was she not sleeping?
Who sent me?
Really?
It's on the thing. It's from Whitney Nicole. It says, when Toad went back upstairs,
Oh yeah, I heard
sounded
that.
like he yelled, "What are you doing up?"
Or Catherine Marie
It was
on
definitely
Facebook.
not the dang dog. Exactly.
Yeah.
I don't have one from Catherine yet on Facebook. I've got a bunch more, but I got a Reddit in an effort to clear Toad's name. Katie changes her story on what happened the night of the growl on IG. I'm just looking through to see. It might take a minute. Oh, somebody made me a cool whiskey Cheetos. Yay!
Sweet. I'm so getting that t-shirt. I think it should be red for Little Red.
Well, they have a bunch of different colors, but I'm going to get Whiskey Cheetos one as well.
Let me address this question that just got messaged to me by one of my mods that I guess I'm glad you asked because I never would have thought of it. And I think I mentioned it last night in my live. If I didn't, never have I ever messaged Todd Paulson that I recall. If I did, it won't hitting on him. Is that what she said? I was trying to hit on him. I used to message people not to talk to her. I have never messaged her husband and tried to get her to talk him. No, that's a lie. I remember when she said people were doing that, and now that this has happened with me, everything that anyone ever did to her, she has turned it to I did it. So I don't believe anyone. Well, I don't know. That day that she was kind of mad that day that she was like, someone had messaged Todd and been like, trying to get him to talk about her. I think that might have happened. That may have happened, but it won't be.
It may be her latest person and she's really stuck on you. Because then it was.
Honey, she's been stuck on me for a year.
And then it was Matt Bear before that. And then it was somebody else before that. I don't really listen to her chats. I just talk to the people in them.
Well, she did a live about me. She did a live about me in December or January. Okay. Almost a year ago.
I wasn't around then.
Yeah, after me and Britters and Steve did a live together, it's the first time I'd ever been on a YouTube channel at all. Me and him and Britters did a live about her. Within my time span, I have a hard time. Weeks, days to me seems like weeks. So within a few weeks, it was probably just days. She did a live stream about me and I believe Kim, unveiling Kim and Britters probably. So, and then she went for a while where she was saying my name, thinking it was going to make people hate me, but it really just sent people to me. So thanks, Katie. Hey.
Yeah, that's how I'm here.
Right?
Thank you, Katie Joy. I appreciate it. It's the best thing you ever did for
me. I remember telling Lisa, check out Reddit, check out other things.
Mm-hmm.
Back when we were both in with KJ.
Let me pin this one
too. You got that one, and then there's another question. I'll try to hold it.
Why did KJ and Uni? Where'd it go? Dang it! Why did KJ and Uni say you fixed them?
That's a good one, Undercover.
Just knowing you now, but I've never seen that. What do you mean saying I fixed them? I don't understand that question. Name edited. Dox them. Were you trying to say doxed? Okay. There was this it's like the Better Business Bureau page. It's called I guess it's more like what is it, chat, that you can go on and put your LinkedIn? I thought it was like LinkedIn. Someone shared me, and it was there. It was Google. It's public. She's taking it down now. But it was Manta. I shared that, and it had all her personal information. And then under it, I made a joke. Did I just dox Katie? LOL. Because it was public. So in my mind, I didn't dox her. But I did. And this was months before I had a page. I did later apologize on a live stream for posting that. If people thought that was doxing, I never intended it as a dox, but I apologize, blah, blah, blah. Then after that, she has said that I doxed, and Unirock's the one that makes most of these claims, and then she just follows suit. Then Unirock said I doxed her husband's employer. Days after, she did how many? 6, 8 videos and tweets?
No, she told who her husband, I believe she told who her husband's employer was way before that even happened.
Yes, and probably got him fired instead of just laid off, because she kept adding the CEO of their company and saying how they don't believe in raises except for that particular man that had such and such millions. I mean, she went at his company hard the day he got laid off, and then all of a sudden it's someone else's fault that he got doxxed. I didn't know where he worked. I could give a shit.
She doxed him hard.
And I don't care where her husband works. I've never went after Todd. I used to say I felt sorry for him. I still kind of do, but he's a shit-stained human just like she is, in my opinion now.
Yep. Yep, I agree. I used to feel sorry for him too, but
Same
I feel
here.
sorry for
Not
for
no more.
Vaughn and for the nurses.
Yeah.
I can't imagine being a nurse in that house.
Oh my God. You talk about wanting to leave work and never go back.
Well, I remember, do I have to say, I mean, what do I have to say in my opinion? But if I recall, I believe I saw this article, or it was a video, I think, where basically like, how dare this nurse say she doesn't want to work here because I have animals. Well, some people don't want to, and they don't have to, especially if your dog is barking.
Yeah.
So, I mean, there could be some truth to that. Like your dog's going crazy because someone's in the house. And then if you put your dog in the room, it's going to keep on going crazy. So either way, I think that's going to be looked at, because it's not good. Like you can't do that. It's not healthy for anybody in that house, even the animals.
See, that's another, like, do y'all remember when she was remodeling and putting down the new floors and tweeting about her allergy-free, waterproof, new hardwood floors she bragged about that were put down? But then we saw that couch that she cleaned because
that
it was
was
her birthday
nasty.
and her in-laws were coming over, in my opinion, allegedly.
Yes.
That couch was, oh my God, I've
She
only
blamed
got,
all that on her son. And if
I've
he doesn't
only
eat
got,
or anything, then how did all that food get in there?
I've only got seasonal, like, asthma. That
Exactly.
couch was a health hazard. And she has a child in that home.
Mm-hmm.
You're telling me 1 week of a nurse not being there and that couch look like that? My ass.
Yeah, what they do. Y'all, I mean, it was chocolate. So, I mean, is he drinking chocolate milk? I mean, is it chocolate nutrients that just spilled everywhere? No, that comes from your dog
from the
being
dog
on your couch.
Yeah.
And probably pissing because you don't get up and take him outside.
Right.
We see Todd do. He does at night. We see that.
She needed to burn that couch, not wash it.
And I like, I mean, I let me not. I've told y'all I'm messy. I'm not OCD clean person, but if that were a couch in my house, I damn sure wouldn't show y'all.
Yeah, why would you even post? I'm telling you, I think she does a lot of that. I say for clicks and giggles. I know what you're
Yeah,
supposed to
for a
say, but
reaction. Yeah.
yeah,
I'm like you, Red. I have organized chaos. I live in a house that's
Yeah,
little bitty.
that's what.
It's me and my husband, and well, 2 cats because I inherited one, and we have no closets. We have freestanding closets, so everything's in dresser drawers or in those portable closet-looking things. And I wouldn't show y'all what my house looked like.
Well, see,
I wouldn't even let you in mine.
I have the opposite. I have a big 3/4 bedroom. It's really 3 bedrooms, but I have a living room and a den, and the living room we don't use, but it's where the front door is to. But it has turned into the junk room, and then the other 2 rooms were junk rooms until my friend. Now I finally have gotten it straightened out, like last week, and my friend has finished the last few days since I got home from the hospital. Because yesterday when I went, it's like I've got 2 spare bedrooms now that I haven't had in a year. But I've got too much house, and there's too much places to like just store stuff. So
That happens, yeah.
I'll hide stuff away instead of throwing it away. But I'm not a hoarder or
Mhm.
anything. But
Yeah.
when I say messy, like my cushions on my couch, or
Live in.
very, very
Yeah.
limited for a one person. But my couch, if it looked like that, I would never, ever, ever. And I have a big
No.
dog that drags in his, and he's a hairy beast like hers, and I know how her dogs shed because they're hunting dogs, they're beagles, and that's about how mine sheds.
Mhm.
Every single day you sweep at my house, if you sweep my whole house, it looks like it's crazy, but I wouldn't be
Got
putting it
long-haired
on
cats inside. And
right. My
dog
bedroom
outside.
carpet, I don't know why. I really don't know why, because it's during the week it's just me, and I don't use my bedroom until it's time to go to bed. And I use I call it the kids' bathroom, the main bathroom. But I have the worst carpet. And there's stains. It needs to be clean. It'll get cleaned when I decide to hire somebody to clean it, or I'll just rip it up. But I don't want y'all to see them stains.
Right. That's when I bought my house. I pulled up the carpet in the master, the hallway, the living room, dining room, and kitchen. The kitchen, of course, I put linoleum down, but in the other places, I put the vinyl hardwoods. If y'all could have seen the dirt under the carpet, because the carpet my dad had replaced in 94 or 95 ish. He lived there alone. He didn't have animals. So this is just from normal wear and tear for 20 years. We toted out buckets because my boyfriend at the time did the floors. We toted out buckets. It looked like beach sand, and it's nothing but like you can vacuum all day. Sand's gonna, like dirt from your feet over time, it's gonna be there. That doesn't mean I'm gonna show all y'all. And did y'all see the there was I think it was on Twitter, but it could have been Facebook. This dude that washed his dreadlocks for the first time in 10 years. Did y'all see that this week?
No, that has to be nasty
They
though.
were down below his butt. It was a white dude, and his dreadlocks were thick, like real dreadlocks, not homemade dreadlock, not the kind where you tease your hair, and I've heard you can make. He washed them in the sink, and I hope he washed them more than once. Jesus Louises. That's what the water looked like.
Oh my goodness.
Y'all
I
need to go.
believe it, and that's some
Can you
heavy
imagine how much
stuff.
it must have stunk?
Yeah.
I
You
was
think
just
it would have to
fixing to say that
stink?
smell must have been horrid.
Plus, can you imagine how much
That would be
lighter he
nasty.
probably felt after he got rid of that 5 pounds of dirt?
Oh my God. That's just nasty.
Wooden Eagle. Boss, hey. I'm not
Oh, I
ignoring
love
you.
Wooden Eagle.
Chat. Wooden Eagle, I know you have priorities, but I keep checking to see if you did video of KJ's mess. I love listening to you talk and crack up. I love Wooden Eagle.
Yeah, she's great. I love her spunk.
Mm-hmm.
I'm late. I just noticed Britters. Sorry, Britters.
Is she back?
How do you guys see in the chat? 'Cause
Well,
I
I have
can't see
my
the chat.
laptop.
I'm on my
Oh, Oh,
I
okay.
can't see in the chat.
Is Britters in the chat now? I heard her say something.
She's on
I'm
mute.
trying to keep up with the chat.
Brittany Daniels, where it says that the nurses do the cleaning, that's not actually true because of the Social Security, Disability, and American Disability Acts. They would qualify for home health to come and do light cleaning, but not
Yeah.
clean like a couch like that.
Before
She gets a
before
lot
I
of
was a
benefits from
nurse,
the state that I don't think people are probably aware of.
right.
In my
Before I
opinion.
was a nurse, that's what I did. I did home health cleaning and chores. Like I'd pick up their medicine or their groceries and do their laundry, you know, make their beds, sweep their floors, stuff
Exactly.
like that.
Sheets, light
Yeah.
things.
Yeah.
I don't understand why that's needed, and I'm not going to get on that subject because we don't talk about her kid here. But I just don't
And
get.
she's being paid. She's
I
being
mean,
paid herself to take care of him. That's what gets me.
he plays and screams
And
and
talks.
sounds like he's playing with his dad in the other room. He just don't have his mom's attention. So,
Right.
but I'm not going to touch on that because I do absolutely.
And-
There's no way she's lying about her kid being sick. That's not what I'm saying.
No,
But
I don't.
she has learned her way around that system to get as many benefits. She's even did videos about how to get more benefit.
Oh, I didn't know that. So
Wow.
she's worked the system for a lot of years then.
Well, I mean, it was old. Was it a video? Someone told me about it recently. It was a video. I'm pretty sure it was a video and not an article. But yes, she explained. What was that? Do y'all hear that?
Well, it's buzzing noise. I hear it too. Well, it's like my boys. They
Hey,
get
my mom is
SSI.
calling me. I gotta jump out.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Bye, Lisa.
See you in a little while.
See you.
It's like my boys because they're disabled. They get the SSI each month, and it's not a lot, but I mean it helps out. It's under 800. But I mean, good grief, when you get rent and utilities and food, and you know that's nothing. And I'm disabled, so you know, I mean it's not much, but she's got to be raking it in with her YouTube and.
Well, it's just.
But I don't understand how Todd gets unemployment for so long. Doesn't that run out after a period of time?
I think it's state to state, but where I'm at, it's still going. But I think her ego and her her narcissism is her favorite word to call people.
Yeah.
I think it gets ahead of her sometimes because she told. Who was it? Was it Sherelle that she told she was in line to make $25,000 that month?
Well, if that, I don't know, but if that's the case, in my opinion, unless there's like they don't do a limit on that situation, but like you were saying, you would. There's no way you would qualify making that kind of money.
That's what I was getting at, because we have to count any income in our house, and that'll make their benefits drop.
Yeah, it would take away everything. So there has to be something special that maybe I think they do have something in her state, but
Leanne, where are you from? If you don't mind, you don't have to tell me.
even if I wanted to, I'm not going to go into details about it, but I have physical disability. So if I'm allowed, I don't have anybody to do it, but if I wanted to have somebody come out and help me with certain things, because pretty much I can't get low and I can't get high, then I can. There's some things I can't do, or that I'm not supposed to do. So it just kind of, it comes with it. And I mean, I can see why there's people there. The income eventually, I don't know.
And the reason I asked that wasn't being nosy or like.
No, that's a general question or topic.
No, I'm talking about Leanne. I asked her where she was from because when I read that chat, and like I have a lot of people who are close by me, I was about to send my friend to build you a wheelchair ramp if you're in North Carolina, and I ain't even playing. because
There's
Aw.
there's some
neighbor-
programs too.
my
Like,
neighbor has that problem, and I had to have one built, and it's just so jacked up that some people can't even get a ramp built to get in their house with a wheelchair.
yeah.
She said Missouri.
Oh, I don't know anybody out that way. I wish I did, but yeah, that's irritating. It's irritating. People who need help
Right.
can't get it.
Oh yeah.
Well, I'm sure. I mean, just my opinion. If anybody, if any of us are doing anything illegal and we're in the public eye, we're gonna be. It'll come to light. So it's not about her at all. I'm speaking about any of us. So, and it doesn't mean
Exactly.
that there is something illegal going on, but just usually with that amount of money, you don't qualify for any kind of assistance.
No.
But
Like we don't even qualify for food stamps or whatever
Right.
they're called.
disability is different though. I think if you're disabled and get medically proven disabled, you can get disability no matter what your parents' income, right? That's like where I live, it's $800 or $900 for a kid that's disabled.
I don't.
Ours goes down. They will drop it.
With income, I don't think income has a.
But see, it's called SSI for the boys since they haven't had enough quarterly work hours to base it off of getting disability.
No,
So
I
they
know
get
if
SSI.
you're an adult and you want disability, you
Right.
can't make it a certain amount. But if you're a child and you have a disability, I don't know if the parent's income matters or not. Now, as
See,
far
here
as
in Tennessee, it
far
does.
as getting nurse care and getting paid to take care of your own kid and that stuff, that I would think would definitely matter what your income is.
In
Same.
my
I'd love to
state-
get paid to be home
Yeah.
and taking care of my boys.
Right. In my state, it does. And I actually know, I said this before, I actually know a few people, well, this was years ago, where they had a family member who could have a caretaker. And, these towns are small. So if you are CNA, LPN, or sometimes you don't even have to have any kind of license or you don't have to have anything. You just can go there and do what they need done.
Mhm.
The state will send you a check. Well,
Right.
I mean, who wouldn't rather? I mean, you would rather have. I can see why people would rather have a family member come into their home, and then that you're more comfortable with your family member. Now they were doing it beyond. They were doing it. They were splitting the money because they really weren't coming in cleaning. But they sometimes people feel comfortable having maybe their aunt come in and help them shower or clean or whatever the case is. Not it depends on what you need and what they're there for.
But
So
go ahead. Sorry.
I thought and so they come in, they get paid for it. So yes, the state can pay the parent for doing it.
Don't you know that if she has nurses come in for his feeding or whatever, don't you know that those nurses hate her if they go in and they have to
Oh
wash
my
dishes
God.
because her ass is sitting on a computer all day and that's all they see?
Yeah.
And now
Yeah.
Todd, what the hell's Todd doing?
They shouldn't have to do her housework. Like, in my opinion, if nurses that are there for a child like she described, they're not there to do anything for her. It would be for her son. Now maybe clean his feeding stuff, but that's it.
Yeah, exactly.
And I wish he would say wash a dish. I'd throw that plate so far and fast.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I'm answering. My friend just found out I'd been in the hospital. She said she's gonna come by and see me. I hadn't seen her in a while. She's got two of the cutest little twins.
Aww.
Yeah. Is somebody here, Mama? Is somebody out there? Okay. Yes, she's here. Yeah, it's been a good we've been here a long time, haven't we? I've
Here, I
enjoyed
don't
it.
even know what I said.
Dottie was on lunch, so it's been at least 2 hours. And I'm gonna grace y'all again with my presence later.
Yay.
Yay. Thank y'all for coming. I'm gonna visit my friend. I haven't seen her in forever. A long, long
Good.
time.
Good.
But
That's exciting.
I love y'all, and I'll be back on shortly this afternoon, and we're
Love you too.
gonna drag Uni from here to one end of the driveway to the next, right?
Good. Yes, good.
Not really, but yeah, seriously, I'm just joking. Seriously. Bye, y'all. Love you.
Okay, bye.
Bye, everyone.